Hello everyone, so today starting out with an update on our new dining room table. So this was our previous one. It was solid wood that we got off Marketplace. I think we paid $75 for it. Very mid-century modern style, but it was just kind of small. So we ended up trading it in. Well, we sold it on Marketplace and then bought this one also on Marketplace. I think this one was under $100. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it had a leaf and it was just the right size that we wanted, like just a tad bigger. And we have used this table horizontally and vertically, like parallel to the wall and then perpendicular to the wall. And you can fit 3 chairs on either side with the leaf. And we just keep the leaf in 24/7. It's just the right size for us 3. I don't know if you can see, but when we bought it, it looked very, very scratched, but it turns out it's like some type of film. It's kind of hard to see. Maybe I should turn the light off. It's hard to capture on camera, but you can feel it. The leaf was obviously barely used and it is a different color than the actual table. I wanted to try to show how I was able to just use a lot of elbow grease and just a rag and just get that out, and now it's smooth to the touch. Hopefully I can figure something out to make them all uniform in color, which it's some type of veneer. So yeah, I'll have to look into that, but really happy with it. Yeah, it's hard to, maybe that you can kind of see the film. Okay, so there's been a lot going on in the kitchen, and it's a little messy right now, so I'm not going to show you everything, but I have finally been able to buy like some decor items for all over the house. Not as much as I need or want really, but I've been putting off doing some of my kitchen little trinket updates because I wanted to kind of do them all at once and share it with you guys. These are all of the things that I need to unbox and set up. One is a spice rack system to make this a little neater. So I don't know if I'll get to that today, but I'll at least want to unbox the other things and get them placed and get rid of those boxes. So we're just gonna unbox those and yeah, just have fun with the like kind of non-essential decorative moments finally with this house. The thing that's been here the longest is my little spice container system. So I really wanted something, you know, pretty simple and easy, and I wanted an option to put the name of the spice on the top instead of on the front, just for looks really. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. It came with a white pin, so there must be like a black. The top, what I want to do is like a black sticker part, and they have some that are pre-labeled, and then I think that there's some empty ones as well. And then like it came with a little funnel. Ooh, okay, so this one is a container for my collagen powder. So we put every single day we put collagen in our coffee that we make. So it is on the counter, like right next to our coffee machine, espresso machine. And yeah, I just didn't want to look at the massive, kind of ugly collagen container. So I got this. That's pretty cool. It's a nice way to pack something that's glassable. So, oh pretty. It's like an amber, actually no, not really amber. It's more just like a rich brown color, hammered look. Ooh, is this a twist? Oh, that's cool. So really secure lid. Gotta do a little twist to get it open. So it might kind of just stay half closed like that since I do use it so often. It's collagen. I'm not too worried about it getting, you know. Wow, it smells really good. The shop is an Etsy shop and it's called Akasha Creations Co. And the Akasha smells really, really good. Here is the lid. And I wanted something with the lid, or with the handle. I wanted a lid with the handle. Well, it's hand blown. It came from India, but the shop is in Pennsylvania. And here is the inside. Really love this color. Online, it looked more like rich golden brown, but I'm not mad at this color. It still goes really well with my kitchen. It's gonna look really nice on the counter. Oh, and let me show you. I got these as, I don't know which one I'm gonna use yet for the collagen scoop, but I got it off Temu. And it came as a set of 2. So yeah, looks like they're the same volume, just one has a short handle and one has a longer one, and then it has this tie as well. Oh, I forgot about this. So we have a salt and pepper shaker set on our dining table, but I wanted to have something on our spice rack, salt and pepper wise, for, you know, while you're cooking, instead of having to walk over to the dining table, grab the salt and pepper shaker, or grab the pepper shaker, because I have a canister of salt that I keep next to the oven, but it's just like the Sprouts container, nothing special. So I got this off of eBay. It's a really pretty copper salt and pepper set. How pretty is that? I think it was like, I had to pay, you know, not a small shipping amount. It was double digits, under 20. Obviously, I'm not dumb, but I think the actual salt and pepper shakers themselves were also under $20. So I thought these were really beautiful. Hopefully, they're really functional and easy to use still. And yeah. And I like that this is just for the salt, I like that it's just a shaker. And then this one you can put whole peppercorns in and grind it up. Because the one on our table, it's a salt grinder and a pepper grinder. So when I'm cooking, I prefer the bigger salt flakes. I think you can taste it more and you use less. So that was really important to me. So there's that, so cute. Oh, and I just realized that this canister was packed in this, like I said, with the styrofoam, which is really, wait, no. Is that right? Yeah, so it was in this box, also inside of this box. So that's really, really secure. It's the worst and saddest feeling ever when you order something glass and it arrives broken. That has happened to me with Pyrex or Corningware years ago. I'm still bitter about it. I forget what this one is. Oh, I think this is a sponge holder drainer. And again, they're getting so creative with the fragile packaging. Love it. So pretty. It's a sponge holder drainer and it's a gorgeous mermaidy green. Very, very nicely cured and has like a really nice sheen to it. Has some, I don't know, iridescence from the fire ring or something in the middle. Really pretty. And their little stamp. Oh. The shop name for this, Jennifer's Island Clay. So that's here. It's just my order. Yeah, Jennifer's Island Clay. And cool, she gave a sticker and a note. That's really nice. Speaking of sponges, I ordered a linen, like a reusable linen sponge, or a sponge that is able to be washed off of Etsy, like probably the first month that we moved in, but I had like one of those natural sponge, the brown and tan one from Sprouts. I had one of those, so I wanted to use that up before I opened the linen one. So now I can open the linen one and test it out and hope that, you know, it is something that I don't have to replace. So, yeah, and this came from Lithuania? I forget. If you are an avid Etsy shopper, I guess I consider myself that, but a lot of linen, these materials, come from Lithuania. So, yeah, it was really hard pressed to find one that was just made here that would come faster. But this is the one that I ended up with. So it has this waffled side and then a rougher side. I have 2 brushes, so I'm gonna be really careful with, you know, the kind of materials that I'm trying to use this on and the type of food particles that I'm, you know, trying to clean this with, but I'm hoping that it lasts. It's really fluffy. Yeah, and I got it because this was a main draw, and then the 2 sides. Obviously the fact that it's washable. The shop is Marupe Linen House. They also have a website, Marupe, M-A-R-U-P-E, linenhouse.com. And yeah, it looks like they have other things as well. So I'm really trying to like get rid of any plastic in my home or in my kitchen. First and foremost, it's kind of hard to get rid of it in your entire home. But yeah, definitely in my kitchen, that is a focus of mine. So I have the reusable soap block, which I'll show you. Actually, not reusable. So this is, yeah, my second purchase from, the shop is called Plant Power. It's on Etsy. They have their own website as well. Or Plantish, not Plant Power. So I have this brush, and then I have a like bottle brush from them as well. And then here's what's left of the solid dish soap that I bought from them. It probably got here in October, maybe early November, and it is currently the middle of January. So that's gives you an idea of longevity. So what came was a lot smaller than this. It was maybe like half of this, or maybe less than half. So I did end up getting their, when they have a receipt. I think it's just their, you know, one above their like sample size. So I have that, my little brush. And then now I will put my sponge in my little sponge holder. How cute. This next item, actually got 2 items from this shop. One is a like garlic grater mincer dish. And the other is a cruet. And I'm very excited about these. Having a shop that sells highly fragile things must be so stressful. This is so cute. No. Wow. That is gorgeous. Ooh, and it's so rough. Like, I know it's gonna be so nice and easy to mince garlic on this. You can do other things with it too. What else do you mince? Garlic. Can you zest like a lemon on this? I don't know. There's other things that you can do with this type of device, and I can't remember at the moment. But yeah, these are nicely done. They feel pretty sharp, actually. And then, yeah, that's the shop, Kyle Smith Pottery. Yeah, you can zest lemons and oranges, cinnamon, ginger, wasabi, like fresh wasabi root. Ooh, oh my god, this was a a great purchase. Carrots, horseradish, hard cheeses, and fine chocolates. Well, I love that they gave a little like guide as well. Ooh, oh, you can put that in your little olive oil dips for like bread and oil. Oh my god. So excited for this. Yeah, Kyle Smith pottery. There is no way your packages are all broken. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize that this was textured here at the bottom. It feels cool. So it's like, doesn't feel as slippery because this is, I'm going to use this for olive oil. So obviously your hands, you know, could get greasy, and then you touch this and then it's sliding all over the place. So I chose this one because it had this bottleneck, like Coke bottle shape here, so that if my hand is slippery, that, you know, I have a little catch to stop myself. And yeah, here is the piece. Here is the, I forget what you call this, but comes out easily, seems fine and sturdy. Yeah, it's really flush with the bottle, so yeah, I don't think I'll have any problems with this. And I like how this is just like no fuss. It's literally just, you know, there's no other like clippy thing to bring it back. So it seems like, so, you know, simple is best sometimes to keep things lasting a long time. On our stove, we have a little stainless steel shelf that goes across where the spice racks are. Where the spices are. So it'll be this, the salt and pepper, and then the olive oil. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I'll put the olive oil on the shelf. It might just go next to the stove. But yeah, it's gonna be together with its little friend. It's the Grater dish. So those were some little mini kitchen updates that, you know, really make a big difference as you start to make your home more of your own. At this point, my collagen was, I think, about halfway full, but as of this video, I have put an entire canister in there, I think with maybe a tiny bit of overflow, and I just use that same day, and, you know, it shifts back down just fine. And then I used one of the shorter little scoopers I got off of Temu. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the longer one for now, so it'll just be in my little baking drawer. So here is my stove spice setup before I transferred my spices into their uniform canisters. The salt and pepper shakers that I got will go up there, and then I currently have my ghee and my sea salt out, but I think I'm gonna put the sea salt away and just have that in the salt shaker. So here's what everything looks like before, and here is the after. I put the labels on the back side, that way, you know, it's just nice and clean when you're looking right at the stove. And the Grater dish is there on the right. I did get rid of that fruit bowl. I don't know what I was thinking when I got that, but I really love that designer. It's by Sin Ceramics, but I ended up, and I checked out the Crate and Barrel outlet today. It was interesting. Most of the furniture and big ticket item pieces were super damaged, but their homewares, none of them are damaged. They're new. They say they're the same thing that you would find in the store. So I got 4 of these plates, and I got a butter keeper somewhere. Yeah, so if you're looking for homewares or like kitchen appliances, they had a good selection of those at decent prices, but the furniture was trash. It was like a table with a chunk here missing and broken and torn off, and it's still like $1,400. So I have 2 FYI. Really small bathroom updates. I did get one of these for each of our bathrooms. It is just a aluminum shelf, or maybe stainless steel, with 3M tape backing, and the one upstairs is just flat. It doesn't have the little box, you know, addition at the top. And then I also got a little Temu special lamp. So pretty happy with that. So I've seen different variations of this lamp and that style on Pinterest. I ended up purchasing this one from Amazon. It took a while for it to arrive, and trying to help my husband balance on a ladder on the stairs with our son and our dog freaking out was quite the adventure. It's not really flush to the wall. We do need to kind of, you know, adjust this a little more, but we eventually got it to stay put, and we'll just revisit that later. So these were our last Venetian, I think that's what they're called, the cheap renter's blinds that we removed from our house, and glad to be done with these. I don't know what type of treatment I'm going to do, maybe like a cafe curtain. I don't know, I'm not exactly sure. It won't be blinds, it will most likely be some type of curtain situation, and here is how it turned out. That was everything for episode 6 of my home diary. Stay tuned for more exciting updates, and thanks so much for watching.